to another episode of Your Bestie in Freight, the podcast where we dive into the stories, strategies, and insights from the best minds in logistics and transportation. And today we have a special guest, Javier, a world-class material handling solution, a world-class sales executive with a best-in-class approach to material handling solutions. Javier, thank you so much for joining my show and agreeing to come. How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to get my little workout on right now. Let's get this going.
Yes,
Oh, hey, you know what? I'm going to do the Roger Rabbit.
me and Javier today
Hi,
decided
Lida.
to
Thank you very
wear,
much for having me on.
hats. Yeah, so I know that you have a story about your hat. So tell us what's going on.
Excellent story. Great segue into this hat. This is a Stetson. This hat was given to me by the Los Angeles Police Department equestrian
Uh-huh.
team. I helped them put together their annual golf tournament, and as a gift, this is their hat. So whenever you see an LAPD officer on a horse, this is the
Okay.
lawman. This is their hat. And I'm
Wow.
privileged to wear it. And I love wearing it. So that's the story. So people who try to grab this hat, I get defensive. And that goes out to
Wow.
Eunice Flores. She wanted to grab my hat one day. I said, "Girl, pump the brakes. Can't just
So
grab
this
this
is from
hat."
Los Angeles Police. They
Los
gave it
Angeles
to you?
Police Department. I'm a big
Nice.
supporter of the blue hashtag LAPD.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah,
My dad
I have
was
a lot
a
of
police.
hashtags.
Yeah, I love it. My dad was a police investigator and he's retired now, but I have a,
Oh,
special respect.
hats off to him. Respect. Thank you very much for your service, senor.
Yes, thank you. Well, my hat is just like a hat from TJ Maxx, so there is no story. I just, I like
Be
hats.
like, I got my hat on the clearance section. It's
Yes,
all
but
right.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to wear my dad's hat, police hat. So I always loved that hat. But
You
in
used to
our
play what
country,
cop?
it's kind
Uh,
of different. Yes, we have a
uh,
different design.
that's
So
cool. I like the
today,
hat though.
yes, thank you. Today we are going to talk about equipment sales, logistics, and what makes Topley Ferrari stand out in North America market. So Javier, let's just start with your journey. What led you in the world of material handling solution and equipment sales?
I fell into this industry by accident. I went to school to become a firefighter, and look at me
Wow.
now doing equipment sales. There's nothing wrong with being a firefighter, working at the post office. Those are honest jobs, but do become when you're in sales, the world opens up because you're able to travel, and that's what I love to do. Travel, as you can see with all the maps behind me. I've been able to
Yeah.
travel most of the world. I've done 77 countries. So being in sales, equipment sales allows me to travel the world. Top Lift Ferrari is actually based out of Canada. Our corporate office is in Chicago, and we have the container handlers. Are you familiar with the container handlers?
Yes, of course.
So what happens is that the container handlers, the Ferrari line, and the laden top loaders, the empty container handlers, the high capacity forklifts, those allow you to do material handling to move containers in inside of your yard. Good friend of mine in the East Coast, the Northeast, David Ledger, he works for the Modern Group. He handles that side. They also do the same thing. When we work together as a collective group, we're able to talk to each other to find out, hey, the industry is moving this way. With tariffs coming aboard, we see containers flipping over to the west. Even in Latin America, they're increasing container visibility in the East Coast. So having a machine like this, a Ferrari line, will help you move your containers.
Wow. So this is like real Ferrari, part of Ferrari, or it is just the
Ferrari's,
name?
Ferrari's no longer making cars; they're making container handlers now. They're like, whatever. We don't need those fast cars. No, it's just a brand. It's just a branch of the Ferrari line.
Okay.
CVS is the Italian. They're from Italy.
Yes, but it is from Ferrari branch.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
correct.
okay. Nice.
We're
Because
all under
I
the
was
same
like, how
umbrella,
they, yes, got you. Because
like
I was
Edward
like, how
Scissorhands.
they use Ferrari brand without being Ferrari?
Oh,
Yes.
boom, boom, let's go.
So what makes this machine stand out comparing to other heavy duty forklifts and container handlers in the
That's a
market?
great question. These are like the Ferrari cars. Have you ever been in a Ferrari car?
Yes, I have been in the show actually.
Exactly, same here. So they're
Yeah.
engineered top of the line. You can't go any higher than a Ferrari. Same with the container handlers on the Ferrari line. They are engineered to the highest standard. So when an operator sits inside that cab, he has all the visibility that he needs, safety, um, the efficiency, the fuel economy, everything is inside this machine. So it's top of the line. Can't get any higher
Wow.
than this. Yeah,
So
and
how
happy to work for
how
them.
much they can scale as a forklifts? What is that, top weight that they can scale?
They can pick up to 99,000 pounds on the container handlers, and on the high capacity forklift, we go up to 150,000 pounds. Ooh, ooh.
Wow,
Can I show you
150.
something? This is for the viewers.
Yes,
No one has seen this. Everyone knows about the lawman and the black Stetson.
yes.
Check this out, baby. Tenemos tremendo Leo. The new hat coming out today.
Oh, yeah,
Boom!
boom.
Ooh, look at this bad boy. I'm gonna
I like it.
showcase. I'm gonna showcase this next week at the Los Angeles Transportation 100-year Gala Casino Night. The
Okay.
president of the organization, Tyree, put together this 100-year celebration, and this bad boy will make an
Uh-huh.
appearance.
Wow, so this bad boy is going to Los Angeles or Las
Ye-
Vegas?
This is going to Las Vegas and it's
Las
going to Los
Vegas?
Angeles. Yeah,
Oh,
it's next
nice.
week. We have it at the Reef, the Los Angeles Transportation Club 100-year anniversary gala. And that leads
Wow.
us into a segment into networking.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions about networking. So tell me the secret, the advantages of networking and LinkedIn.
Let me put on my networking hat.
Okay.
Boom. This is for the ladies,
Okay.
and this is for networking. Um,
Okay.
as you know, LinkedIn has taken a whole new level. I've
Yes.
taken it to a point where we've created this group on LinkedIn called the Cool Kids, hashtag the Cool Kids. And on
Mm-hmm.
that note, geez, there's so many people that I want to thank because we all got together as a collective group and said we need to create something that's going to empower each other and
Mm-hmm.
make people feel welcomed. As you know, going into a convention or to an organization or a networking event, people have these little cliques, right?
Yes.
And it's hard to break into those little cliques because everybody's like they have these walls. They don't want to let people in. And I was a
That's true,
victim of
especially
that.
after COVID, right? Like you
Oh
kind
my
of
God. It's like,
became
why,
isolated.
you can't even sneeze. It's like, come on, man. Let's get past that and let's move forward. And I was actually thinking about creating a podcast just like yours. And I was going to call it Cowboys and Coffee.
Wow, nice.
You
I
like
like
that?
it.
Hey,
Yes.
shout out to Cowboys and Coffee. That's mine. Don't nobody take it, please.
Cowboys is good. Coffee, I think a lot of people use it. You can be more creative.
Hey,
I
or I
love
could call it
coffee, but coffee, no. Just let's do just cowboys or something else with
uh,
the yes,
Cowboys and Talking.
yes.
And to that, I
Cowboys
want
and hat.
Cowboys. And, so I think
Cowboys and networking.
I think I'm the only cowboy in Los Angeles that doesn't have any boots. I'm looking for boots.
Yes.
So if anybody has
Well, you
ideas
have to
on a
go
good
to Texas.
exactly. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Steve Ferreira with
Mhm.
Ocean Audit. He's really taken me into a whole new level when it comes to networking.
Mhm.
Um, Steve is an icon in the industry. So, Lida, if you ever get a chance to speak with Steve, he can really help you explode in this networking arena. We just recently had TPM a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Steve and I partnered together with a couple industry events, and he's an icon. So having Steve on your show would eventually,
I will
take you to yeah.
definitely.
Anyway, we were talking networking, so
Yes.
um, I think when you're on LinkedIn, you gotta. I tag people, so like Lita, you and I are friends now. So whenever I post something, you're gonna get tagged. I'm gonna put you like I'm gonna say, I reach out to my girl Lita.
Mhm.
Make sure you follow her. Like I'm gonna promote your brand because once you promote that brand and you see, like I see your post on LinkedIn every day, and I'm following you on YouTube. So whenever there's
Thank
a
you.
new posting, I get the alert. Like Lita just posted a video. I'm like, let me check this out.
Yes.
So, yeah, and
Thank you.
I always put music on my post because I used to be a DJ on the ones and twos
Ah, okay.
like my
In
boy
in
Javier
you in
Martin de Campo.
LinkedIn? Do you
Say again?
put it video in LinkedIn? I never seen that. You can put
No,
a
you know
video.
what? That was the first time anybody's ever heard that. Actually, yesterday I was hanging out with Javier Martin del Campo at
Okay.
Dependable Highway Express, and he has a bunch of records, and that just brought out the inner child in me because I used to have the Technique 1200s, so I used
Uh-huh.
to spin at parties like "Look Out Weekend," cause here I come.
Okay.
Oh, can I give a quick shout out to my girl Margot Waldy with Custom Groups, with Custom
Yes, I
Goods?
know Margot.
Yeah.
We met in person actually because she came to South Carolina and I'm in South Carolina. So we met and maybe we will meet again. Yes.
Where's my invite? Why didn't I get that invite?
Well, yeah, always invited to South Carolina. If you ever come, let me know.
Well, you guys sent my invite via Pony Express. It's all right. Hey, Young O with Zurich Transportation. Did you get that? We didn't get our invites yet. It's all good.
So, how has building relationship helped you in your career, and what advice would you give to people looking to expand their business connection?
LinkedIn is a huge, powerful tool. People are afraid to use it or don't like to use it or don't understand it. Um, you gotta, I don't have any social media. The only social media that I have is LinkedIn. So
Yeah,
I'm constantly on there. And I make it like a daily event. In the morning, I wake up and I check to see what new notifications I have, who all my
you're
friends are.
checking
Like,
what Lida posted, right? That's what you're
yeah.
checking.
And there's one person that's really taken it to a whole new level, and he's really like he's young guy named Henry Wilson, hashtag Winning Wilson. He's with Fastlane Transportation, and he's really taking it to a whole new level. Like he's actually like engaging on a daily basis. He's creating his own brand. The kid's going places. I'm taking him under my wing because he's so young. It's like, hey Henry, relax, pump the brakes. Let's go a
Yeah.
little. Let's take it baby steps at a time. I
Okay.
think it's connecting with industry folks. If you're in the supply chain industry, logistics, warehousing, transportation, reach out to people in the same sector as you, connect with the decision makers. And here's one thing that really like kind of like pokes me in the heart when you connect with somebody and they give you that pit slap. The moment
Uh-huh.
you connect with somebody, they try to sell you automatically. It's like, wait, dude, pump the brakes. Get to know me first. Read my profile. Find out what my likes and dislikes are. If you get to
Yeah.
know me as a person, your world's gonna open up. But if you start attacking me like, yo, I want to sell you this, like, dude, relax. I don't want to buy something right now.
Yes.
Get to know me. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But lately, I just, start attacking to my shippers. I tell them, look, I know we are not supposed to pitch in the first message, but I'm taking my chance. And I got like different feedback. Some of them like, yeah, we love direct approach, no need to drag stuff. Some of them like, oh, if you know that you are not supposed, then don't do it. So it was fun. I was just testing the waters and see how it goes.
I like the way you said that, testing the waters. Oh, quick shout out to my girl Shannon Nelson at Fire Trace International. She connected with us about a year ago with the Cool Kids, and
Mhm.
now she's seeing that the power of LinkedIn is really taking her business to a whole new level. Like a good friend of mine, Eunice Flores, same thing with her. We connected last year. Actually, she was the one that was trying to take my hat, and I told her to pump
Yes.
the brakes because your boy
Okay.
don't play that. You're like, yo, you gotta ask permission to touch this hat. Not anybody can grab this hat.
Okay. Javier, let's get back to, the equipment because I'm really interested in learning. What are the biggest challenges your customer face when investing in material handling, and how do you help them find the right solution?
When somebody buys, let's say they're buying a reach stacker. This is a reach stacker here.
Uh-huh.
These bad boys, if maintained properly, they can last you 20 years. I mean, so you're
Wow.
making an investment for 20 years. It's not like a car where you're going to buy it every other year. You're going to lease it and get a new one every year. This
Yeah.
is like an investment that's going to last you for 20 years if maintained properly. And what I mean by
Okay.
that is, there's operators out there that just don't really care. They're smashing it around in the container yards. Have you been inside of a container yard?
No, not in container yard. In real life,
Uh,
no. I
yeah.
drove by. We have a like container yard in South Carolina when they bring from Savannah, Georgia, but I
Mhm.
never been inside.
You should make it a point to go in and see if somebody will let you ride one of these bad boys, because once you're inside this cab, it's like being inside of well, it's a Ferrari car. So it's like
Yes.
this,
This
you
is
get
like
that
being
feel.
inside a Ferrari, right?
Yeah. Well, this goes to my
Okay.
boy Daniel Caldera at Sasson Logistics. If you, hey Daniel, if you get a chance, call Lida and get her inside one of these machines and take her around the yard.
Yep.
Um, when you're dealing with these container handlers, these top lifts, heavy duty forklifts, the
Mm-hmm.
Ferrari CBS line, you're in a machine that's being driven by a Cummins engine. Cummins engine is top of the line. You feel that power.
Oh, I know
The fuel,
Cummins engine. I drove a free international truck with Cummins, so I know it is one of the best engines.
that's top of the line, right? So when you get
Yeah.
inside one of these machines, you're going to feel the power. Um, there's other machines out there that I'm not going to knock on. They do what they do. They're price friendly. Ours are engineered to top of the line. So when you get behind that machine, you feel the safety behind that, the fuel economy, and you know that you're gonna be in that machine for 8 hours, and the comfort behind the seats and the cab is going to make you feel like $1 million. You're not going to go home tired. The windshield itself is engineered to a point where your eyes are not going to get tired. Um, you
Mm-hmm.
know, Mistakes happen when people are driving in these machines for 8 hours at a time. People get tired, and the joysticks, your hand starts to hurt. But with our
Yeah.
machines, we want to make sure you go home safely to your family, and that's important to us.
Yes. Do you guys rent or
Family. By the
Javier, do
way, did
you
I say I'm
rent
a
or
part-time
you
singer?
only sell? Yeah. I wish I knew how to put music. I have to learn it, but next time maybe. There is
Oh,
a feature
girl,
in
you
this
get a good country song
podcast.
in there. I'm all yours.
Yes, okay. So you gonna be DJ, right?
I'm gonna be the DJ. I got some good music on standby.
Javier. So these equipment, are they only for sales or you can rent it out? Because I was working on a project that I need to move containers in the yard from like one location to another, but it is within the yard. So I was looking for a, forklift rental. Do you rent or
You,
it is
you
just
no,
selling?
we do. So what happens is with Top Lift North America, we're able to rent the machines to you. We're able to lease them to you. We can sell them to you. And we have machines in stock. So a phone call. Hey, listen, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for a machine to lift this, to move this. Uh, there's questions we have to ask. We just can't say, "Oh, I'm going to sell you this machine." When you go buy a car, you're just not going to go buy a car because, "Oh, I like the way it looks." Well, you wanted to do what? It's just driving in the city. You're driving long distances. Same with
Mm-hmm.
us. When I'm trying to sell you a machine, I'm going to ask you questions like, "What's your yard? Is it paved? Is it dirt?
Yeah.
How high do you want to stack? What are you moving? Do you need a coil ram? Are you doing coils, steel?
Yes.
Your load center? Are you doing metal plates? How high are you stacking those plates? There's different
Nice.
questions need to ask before I sell you a machine because these are $1 million machines. I'm not going to sell you a machine and then 3 days later you're going to say, "Well, it doesn't do what I wanted it to do." So
Yes,
there's checks and
exactly.
balances that we have to go through.
Javier, now let's talk about your workout routine and boxing. I have seen that you love boxing. It is one of my favorite sports. So tell me,
Well, you're
how
about,
long you have been doing it?
well, I'd say about 5, 10 years, and I'm doing this every year is going lower and lower because like as you get older, can't get hit in the head anymore. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
but it does keep you in shape. I mean, every Monday night is boxing night. So what you do, as you know, there's a huge warm up. You're doing a lot of jump rope, and the jump rope sucks, but you got to do it. Uh, just doing 1 minute in the boxing ring takes up so much energy. So that's why you're constantly, doing the jump rope, you're doing tricks, and then you're doing a lot of shadow boxing. As you know, when the trainer gets ready for you, you put on the pads, you start doing a little slap boxing first,
Mm-hmm.
getting your moves in. Um, it's just a great workout. It's a lot of cardio,
Yes.
a lot of cardio. As you know, you've done it.
I have done it in my community college when I was going and we had a boxing class just few months. I have done
Did,
it.
did your dad make you do that because of self-defense?
Now in community college, in my country, I think Armenia is one of the safest countries, so we don't worry about like self-defense. We worry about enemy more. We learn shooting, we learn our enemy's history, but self-defense, I guess, is more important in America.
That's it. That's in Armenia.
Yes, yes.
I haven't been there. That's one of the countries that I haven't been there. My barber, George is from Armenia.
Oh, okay,
George
nice.
Gabuvian.
Yes,
I think it is.
that's
Yeah.
last names that we all have, ending
Yeah.
YAN and IIN.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
Javier.
a quick shout out to my friend David Gustafsson from Hammerlift. He's from Sweden. He's also
Okay,
watching.
great. Hi. So, Javier, let's now wrap up with fire questions, rapid fire questions, and let's have some fun. I mean, we were having fun all this time, but let's just, yeah, you can change the hat.
Oh yeah, I'm
So,
ready. Let's go.
honestly, this was the funniest episode that I ever had. I was like, I had planned so many like serious questions, but I guess, I just need to go with the flow. So, what is the first thing you do when you wake up? Water?
Cafecito. And
Coffee?
this, by the
Oh,
way,
okay. No, I
this,
drink my water with salt.
oh, I heard about that. It's pretty good. This coffee actually in here is from Colombia. It's fresh from
Ah,
Colombia. Yeah, my buddy Marco Grande. Shout out to you, Colombian coffee.
mhm.
Thank you.
Yes, Colombian coffee is one of the best. I tried it from Colombia. Okay. So, forklift or boxing gloves, which one would you rather be stuck with for a day?
Boxing
Boxing?
glove. Oh yeah, because
Okay.
you're dodging bullets. You're living in Los Angeles. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. You never know.
Okay. One piece of workout equipment you cannot live without.
You know what? The kettlebells. The kettlebells is a full body workout. I use those every day. Overhead lunges, kettlebells.
Okay. What is the best business advice you have ever received?
Always tell the truth.
Yes, that's a good one.
Whether
So,
whether the customer wants to hear it or not, and they're probably gonna be mad at you, tell them the truth. Put the ball in their court.
yes, I love it. Favorite hype song before a big sales pitch or workout?
This is how we do it. Boom! There's
Yes, I love
Monster
that
Jordan.
one.
He doesn't love
So,
that
what?
song.
Yes, yes, I love that song. I always use it in my Instagram reels.
Oh,
What
you have
is,
Instagram reels? Nice.
yeah, I sometimes do. I need to be more consistent, but yeah. What is worse, missing a workout or missing a business opportunity?
Ooh. Oh, you hit me low on that one. I, I've never been late to an appointment. If my appointment starts at 9 a.m., I'm there half an hour early just to get myself in the zone. But then a workout is like taking a shower. I can't stand missing a workout. Oh, that's a tough one. Uh, I'm going to say business appointment.
You will lose a business appointment?
No, I don't want to lose a business appointment
Yes,
because
you
I can
don't
always
want
work out at night or the weekend.
Yes, exactly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Javier. This was a awesome conversation, and thank you for sharing your insight or about equipment sales, networking, and of course the power of fitness. And before we up, I want to invite anyone looking to elevate their LinkedIn brand and start LinkedIn as a prospecting tool and get customers. I invite you to join our LinkedIn group training next Wednesday, 5 a.m. Eastern. And if you are interested, reach out to me, and link will be in my LinkedIn profile. And as always, like, comment, and share this episode. It will be on YouTube and Spotify and Apple. Thank you so much, Javier, and I hope to see you again, maybe next year or in real life.
Thanks, Lida.
Bye.
Have a good one. Peace.
Bye. We did it, Javier. Thank you. It was so
That was
fun.
that. Those 30 minutes went by like that.